Hari Om, Bhagavad Gita Ch.5 Verse 17. Sannyasa Yoga, path of renunciation. In the last verse, Bhagwan Krishna said, "Ye Arjuna, the knowledge is covered by the ignorance. Only knowledge of self can destroy the ignorance. Once the ignorance is destroyed, knowledge shines like the sun." Bhagwan Krishna now explains how to get that knowledge. Verse 17. Tat buddhayat tadatmanagam tannittar tat parayanaga gacchantya punaravrittim jnana nirdhuta kalmashaga. Bhagavan says, Tad buddhayaha, that is, intellect is fully absorbed in the self. Tad buddhayat tadatmanaga, mind is mind, atma. It is fully on the self. Tannittar tatparayanaha. Tannishta. Nishta means commitment. Tannishta means fully committed to the self. And what is his goal? Tatparayanaha. His goal is self. That person, he attains the self. Now, let us take the example of a person in a good job. He has a good family, wonderful children. But normally in anybody's life, ups and downs are there. So for him it is a bad time. Suddenly his company terminated his job contract. Now he has on his head a housing loan, school fees, monthly provisions, rent, everything is on his head. He is under a tremendous pressure. Now, for that person, what he will do in his life? He will be always thinking about how to get a job. First thing, any time, 24 hours, even in his sleep, he will be thinking about, by intelligence, by using his intelligence, he will think about how to get a job. Then his mind, even though he may be working somewhere, he may be going to the provision shows or somewhere and buys things etc. for the house, his mind will always be on the job, how to get that job. Then all his physical activities, if you leave him for 10 minutes, he will see the internet, whether any job opportunities are there. He will see the newspapers. Only the job advertisement column he will see. Maybe he may call up some people who are his friends or somebody and say, I lost my job, can you help me out? All his activities will be securing that job. Then what is his goal? If you see what is his goal in his life, at that moment, his life goal is, I need to get a job. That's it. 24/7, he will be on this only. Similarly, a person who seeks the knowledge of self, his intellect will always be on the self. His mind will be occupied by the self. His commitment will be towards the self. And his goal, what is his goal if you ask? It will be only self. Such a person will naturally reach the state of the self. Once that state is reached, then there is no coming back. Why? Because all the impurities of his mind gets completely destroyed. The impurities of the mind means all his own likes and dislikes. Everything will get destroyed. If the body, mind and intellect is fully concentrated on a particular goal, whatever it is, you take anything as your goal, you put your body, mind and intellect towards that goal, 100%. Of course, we have to, because results are not in our hands. We have seen that. But if the means are correct, the end will always be correct. he will 100% achieve his goal. Similarly, a person who has attained the knowledge of the self, having destroyed all the impurities of the mind, meaning his own likes and dislikes, he never returns to the normal state. He will live there in that state. That is what this sloka is saying. Tat buddhayaha. Tat buddhayaha means his intellect is on the self. Tadatmanaha. His mind is on the self. Tannishtaha is committed to the life of the self. He is committed to attain the knowledge of the self. Tat parayanaha. That means his goal is self. Gacchantya punaravrittim. Once he reaches that state, apunaravartim. He will not come back from that state. Once he has reached that state, he will be there in that state only. Jnana nirduta kalmashaha. Why he will be in that state? He will be in that state because all his impurities have been destroyed. That is what this sloka is saying. Swami Chinmayananda here gives a beautiful example. Swami Chinmayananda says, the world is like a glass house, complete glass house. When a person enters the glass house, he can see thousands of his own reflections in the glass house. He just smiles, enjoys that, and then comes out of the glass house. But if you put a dog in that glass house, the dog thinks that there are so many dogs around it. So it barks, it shouts, it jumps and bites the another glass in which its reflection is there, loses its teeth, and then finally it gets tired and then dies also. So this is true. If you go out in the world, even if you smile at an unknown person, you don't know him, you have not seen him, you have not spoken to him, you just smile at him, he will smile back. So it's a glass house. He's your own reflection. The person who has realized the self, he will think everything is his own reflection in this world. Each one of us has to decide whether we want to be an intellectual man or a dog in this world. It depends. It is left to our discussion. That is what this sloka says. Verse 17. Tad buddhayasthadatmanaha tannittar tat parayanaha gacchantya punaravrittim jnana nirdhuta kalmashaga. Next verse we will see tomorrow. Harihom Sarvam Krishnarpnamastu. Narayana 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 Narayana